Wrestling for the championship at 130 pounds, wearing the green ankle band representing Oklahoma, Adrian Botchlet. His opponent, also from Oklahoma, Kyle Guffey.
Okay, we're back to live action at the 130-pound match. An all-Oklahoma match, as we said previously. In the blue, gold, and white singlet is Kyle Guffey from Choctaw, Oklahoma, the state runner-up in Class 5A this year. And in the solid navy blue singlet is Adrian Botchlet of Bethany, Oklahoma, a Class 4A state champion for Putnam City West High School. It's an all-Oklahoma final.
Have these wrestlers seen each other before, Rob, to your knowledge?
I don't know if they have. I don't believe they have this year. It's interesting, though, that speaking of Choctaw, which is a team highly ranked in my USA Today ratings, number 5 at the end, Kyle Guffey, who wrestled 135 pounds a good bit of the year and winds up the state runner-up. Here he is in the finals and gets the first takedown, by the way, on the double leg. And a 2-0 lead now for Kyle Guffey. A minute gone in the first period, and he gives up the escape, and it's 2-1. Well, Choctaw brought another wrestler here at 171 pounds, Josh Cruzan, not only a 2-time state champ, but a 2-time outstanding wrestler in Class 5A. And here is Kyle Guffey trying for another takedown attempt, and Botchlet with the figure 4 around the head, and a stalemate by referee Pat Peets.
Guffey with a real nice low leg single there. He just lowers his level and looks like he's just getting down there to pull a shoelace. He's that low.
Anyway, the Josh Cruzan, the 2-time outstanding wrestler, is eliminated along the way in the tournament and finishes 4th at 171. And here's Kyle Guffey, the state runner-up. He's in the finals, and he's in control. Another takedown and a 4-1 lead.
Nice duck by Kyle Guffey. That is the 3rd different takedown he used and was successful with 2 of them.
4-1 the score. Final seconds ticking down here in the first period. The lead for Kyle Guffey, and that'll do it. 2 takedowns for Kyle Guffey, the 4-1 lead, and he'll defer his choice for the second period, and Adrian Botchlet will take the down position and try for the escape.
Optional start. We'll see these boys on their feet again. Botchlet, like a few of the other wrestlers that we've seen tonight, Rob, has not really had a chance to show offense.
Botchlet's had some close matches in this tournament, 9-6 in the first round, and then a couple of pretty lopsided wins, but 2-1 in the quarterfinals and 9-8 in the semifinals to get here. Kyle Guffey with 4 decisions and a pin to get here, so neither of these wrestlers has had a particularly easy road, but shows you the quality of Oklahoma high school wrestling for these 2 wrestlers to be right here in this spot.
Absolutely. Part of your seeding, along with GIMP, is to keep the states away from each other in case something like this should happen, and here we are.
Kyle Guffey, a little bit of a disappointment in the state finals this year. Lost to a wrestler he'd beaten 5 times during the regular season, and that's got to be awfully frustrating.
Absolutely. It's very tough, very difficult for sometimes a kid to recover from that. It's very emotional. And, for him to come back out, do what he's done this tournament. Now we're seeing Botchlet working a different variation of a front head and arm. I'm kind of liking. He's cheating in kind of like a far half in there. I don't know how else
No
to
scoring
put that.
after the initial escape in the second period, and we've wrestled almost a minute and a half. And now we're going to have a stoppage for blood. 33 seconds left to go here in the second period, and Kyle Guffey still with the 4-2 lead. 4-2 the score in favor of Kyle Guffey. And while we have the stoppage here, Ed, we did mention 606 entries, an all-time record. This tournament has grown every single year, and Well, you just can't stop a good thing. It just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it?
No, it's totally amazing. I mean, we've all been to tournaments. We've been around wrestling year after year. But when you're looking at pigtail matches with 8 finalists just going at each other, looking at the long road ahead, and they're looking at winning 4, 5, 6 bouts to get to the finals, is just tremendous. I mean, the emotion that these kids wrestle with, and I have to give you probably the upside of the entire situation here in Palumbo is the friendships that are made. They're lifelong friendships. I still have the opportunity to frequent the NCAAs, and I see the same kids there that we see here, Rob, and it just shows once again what this tournament does, how it prepares them. It's a great event.
We're back to the live action. Under 30 seconds left in the second period. Still 4-2 in favor of Kyle Guffey in the blue, gold, and white in this all-Oklahoma match at 130.
I think Mr. Botchlet has hung his hat up on the hook that states all defense. He doesn't seem to have a whole lot of offense going, but, you know, if you can get away with certain things, defense can win for you.
That's the end of the second period. Still 4-2 in favor of Kyle Guffey, and now he'll have the choice in the third period, and he'll take the bottom position.
Sometimes I wonder, you know, in this situation, Rob, if that bottom position is a smart thing. I mean, you know, you have to figure Botchlet has something going for him. He may want to be up top. He didn't show a whole lot on his feet. Well, we'll see right now. Looks like
first chance he's had to be on top, and Guffey does the sit out and the turn in for the escape, and he has the 5-2 lead now.
Nice low leg, real nice.
Trying to improve on it, but Botchlet again with that head and arm lock for the counter, and he's kind of got it back to the stalemate position.
He's trying to work a quarter Nelson into that thing. My arm hurts watching him, actually. You know, I didn't have an opportunity to totally watch him throughout the tournament on spotty occasions, so I'm not sure, you know, exactly if that's his main thing on his feet.
Another blood stoppage here. 1:29 left to go in regulation time, the third period, and Kyle Guffey again getting attention for his nosebleed, still leading by a score of 5-2.
Now what that does when Guffey's shooting in is it is planting that little element of doubt that, my God, I get in there and he gets that quarter on me, I'm in trouble. I feel it. Yes, I fought out of it, but it kind of like, maybe even it's an eye-opener too. Guffey knows he's got to finish immediately.
Back to action.
Hanging out could be very dangerous.
1:25 left to go. And Adrian Botchlet in the solid navy singlet, still looking for that formula that's going to get him some points. All he's got is 2 escapes so far, and he's warned for stalling.
That's a good call. He hasn't initiated anything once again, and that's what the official looks at. He wants to see offensive takes.
The low leg attack by Kyle Guffey, as you see it right there again, has dominated this match. And he's trying to switch off to a double now, working up, and he's got the takedown. He leads 7-2.
He pursued that nicely. He just stuck with it, came up, caught the waist.
Now Botchlet with the sit out, and Guffey trying to suck back and brings him back down. 45 seconds left to go here in the match, and Kyle Guffey, who didn't win the state in Oklahoma but could be on the way to winning the national high school title, he leads 7-2. 30 seconds left to go.
The quality of the offensive wrestler showed right there, Rob. He just kept after him, and after a little bit of time, you're wearing him down. Now Guffey's showing a little bit of talent on top, trying to pull out a one-on-one, keeping nice pressure up top. Botchlet may have just kind of spent himself after that last takedown. It's
10 seconds left to go, and Kyle Guffey now on the ankle, trying to ride it out. He's got it in overdrive, and he's got a national high school championship at 130 pounds. 7-2 the final. Second place to his Oklahoma state mate, Adrian Botchlet. And there you see Kyle Guffey of Choctaw High School, the national high school wrestling champion.
Nothing fancy, pounds. All fundamentals, good takedown shots, sound on top. Just showed what it takes. Did a great job.
That's the way they do it in Oklahoma, and that's the way they did it here in the A.J. Palumbo Center here at 130 pounds. as Oklahoma puts its first National High School Championship on the board. All 5 champions so far have come from the west of the Mississippi.
Well, thanks, Rob, being a PA boy. That's a good little dig here. We'll have to talk to our boys, see what we can do with them.
Well, here's George Von Benko, and he's with Kyle Guffey right now.
I'm with Cal Guffey from Oklahoma, the champion at 130 pounds. It was an all-Oklahoma final. We were just curious, had you two ever wrestled against each other or seen each other before?
Yeah, we wrestled all the time in the Little League, and then we wrestled this year in a duel, and I beat him 4-2.
The low leg attack worked wonders tonight for you.
Yep. I've been working that since I was about 12, 13 probably.
Well, you have to feel real good. Does this take some of the sting out of losing the state championship, winning a national title like this?
Sure does.
Kyle, thank you very much. Congratulations once again. That's Cal Guffey, champion at 130 pounds.
But the wrestling